take a look at this because I know we were talking about... We're talking about Scarab King, right? So let's take a look at this before we get in there.
And over in the damp and grimy corner, it's Borgoth, the Scarab King. Fighting him is a bit of a balancing act. Take a look at his skills.
All right, so we have, for Scarab King, we have Madness Fog. It attacks all enemies, places a 50% decrease attack and a 30% decrease speed debuff for 2 turns. Places an extra hit on enemies that have no shield buffs. The extra hit places a provoke debuff for 1 turn. So we were talking about before that, for example, like Vergumkar was good because he is immune to provoke, which is really nice. Which is really, really nice. So this is number 1 is Madness Fog.
First, if you don't have a shield buff, you're in trouble. You could end up being permanently provoked and getting counterattacked all day.
Robert, thank you very, very much. I appreciate that for the follow. Thank you. Next ability is Vile Absorption. Attacks all enemies and places an extra hit on each enemy for each buff on the target. Each extra hit steals a random buff from enemies that have no shield buffs and removes a random buff from enemies under shield buffs. Places a True Fear debuff for 1 turn on enemies who have buffs stolen and a Fear debuff for 1 turn on enemies who have buffs removed. So we're talking about shields, we're talking about AoE, we're talking about cleanse.
So you'll want a shield buff up at all times.
And then the last thing here is his passive, is we have Spectral Horror, which is the passive. Decreases the damage received according to how much Borgoth's max HP has been decreased by. So in this case, you know, we're looking at champs that help to decrease max HP. And that gets a bit tricky because there are champs in the game that decrease max HP, but they don't work on bosses.
But on the flip side, the more buffs you have, the more he attacks you. And he can also steal your buffs.
And he also has another passive called Easy Prey. Counterattacks when attacked by enemy that has no shield. So this is why we talk about shields, because if we have shields on, he counterattacks when a champ doesn't have a shield. So if they have shields on, then he doesn't counterattack.
So you always risk giving him something you really don't want him to have. On top of all that, he's got an insane damage reduction passive that means if you want to get past his tough exterior, you pretty much need a champion with skills that can decrease the Scarab King's max HP. Or at least artifact sets that do the same. Okay.
So that is for the Scarab King, okay? That's why we're talking about today. We were talking about shields, we were talking about cleanses, for why it's really, really important for him. So we're gonna go and try this out on my main account because we have to go through the first floor and then we're gonna get to the Scarab King. So we're gonna go switch and we're going to try it out. Here we go, so Doom Tower on the main account. Dark Elaine decreases max HP, no. So there is a list of champs that prove to be useful for that. And I mean, there are some champs that do decrease max HP, but they don't work on the bosses. And that's what we've been talking about today, like Rhodos and Skull-Lord. So I have Rhodos, but I can't use them because it's not gonna work on that. But yeah, Dark Elaine's on the list. I did also see there were some other champs on the list too. Like Joe Toon's apparently on the list as well. Ripper's on there. There's a couple people in chat who said they used Ripper. For rare, Maiden's on there, which is really funny for this channel because you guys know we pull the Sisterhood of the Yaya all the time. So Maiden's on there. All kinds of fun stuff. All right, so we're gonna get into the first floor. So I guess we're just gonna start out like normal until we get to Scarab King. We'll start out like normal until we get to the Scarab King. And then we're gonna have to decide what to do. So for shields, boy. I have to think if I have any built up champs that do shields. I'm thinking not yet. Do we know what the event is for this weekend? Not yet, Sharky, not yet. We're expecting a 10x, but I haven't heard anything. I'm sure I will hear something tomorrow and let you guys know. Richkoff and champs in destroy gear. Curse gear. Drockle has shields. I think he does. Same thing though, he's not really built up. So that could be interesting. Hi, Techno. Good morning. You did the boss with Zelatoa. Do you guys have Zelatoa leveled up all the way? Because I have 2 Zelatoas. They're only 19. We do have Dark Elaine. So we have some stuff. We'll have to see what could work. Because we need shields, right? Flame's gonna make us use Destroy. Yeah, I think people have been using the Destroy set today. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure we do have some Destroy gear, so we're gonna have to go take a look at it as well. You have to build 2 more champs just to do this boss. Oh, Zeltor was one of your first good characters. Okay, so you already had him leveled up then, I'm guessing, right? Oh, and today's secret room, you guys, is attack champions only. That's today's secret room. So with the Drockle, what gear for Drockle? Yeah, Techno, or they're just trying to get us to use champs that have been sitting in the vault, using new champs. Hi, Melv. $108 days, no legendaries yet, Smog. Oh boy. Yep, Chunky is winning. Chunky does not get provoked. Chunky does not get provoked. So Chunky Virgum cars should be good here. Now, isn't it just gonna be funny if I end up having to build Maiden for this? So Techno, we've been talking about Miscreated Monster, and the problem that we've been having, because I actually tried Miscreated Monster on my alt, is that the boss is Force. So Miscreated Monster ends up being really weak there, unfortunately. That's the downside. You just ascended Tyrants. Sir Ganks, yes, Tyrant is really good on Clan Boss. I also have my Tyrant on Stalwart gear too. All right, next. So we'll keep going up until we get to the Scarab King. Yeah, Techno. So that's what I was just talking about, is there is a list. So we were talking about Richcoft. We were talking about, I guess, Cage Breaker's on there too. Ritualist and Outrider, who are both uncommons. We have Maiden, which is ironic because she's a rare. And then for the epics, again, we do have like Dark Elaine. It says Grizzled Jarl, Jotun, and Ripper are some other options. Vrask and Vergis, nice Major, good job. They're soloing and not taking damage, but it's gonna take 20 minutes. Well, I mean, I guess as long as you complete it, right? As long as you complete it. Good job. Oh yeah, we also talked about Draconis, huh? I don't have those champions built though. What's difficult about Scarab King 2 is that he's Force Affinity. So being Force Affinity, it kind of stinks with a lot of the magic champs that we have. Yep, Chem, yeah, that's what people are using is Richcoff. If you have him, he's good. Metal Shaper and Draconis. So shield is still long cooldown. You just had a 16-minute Minion Master battle. Oh no. You didn't want to do this, but you put in Duchess Aspora. Oh my goodness. Just use Rotos. No, guys, we can't use Rotos. Chonky is Spirit. I know. So Chonky is good against... Oh wait, did I hit replay? I didn't want to replay it. Ah, that's fine. We beat it. Yeah, we can't use Rotos. Chonky is good though. If you have Chonky Virgum card, because it can't be provoked, so that's nice. Very nice, Sturm. Very nice. Oh, you're talking about Skull Crusher? We could take a look. I'm not sure what affinity Skull Crusher is. Are you guys thinking about adding him in? He keeps stealing Vergis's continuous heal? Uh-oh. He's Force. Okay, there you go. JC, thank you so much for using your Prime in the channel. Hey! Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you so, so very much. I appreciate the love and the support. And you could have used your Prime anywhere, and yet you chose to use it here. So thank you very much for that. So guys, all subs get 19 tier 1 emotes. You get access to the sub-only Discord channel, no ads, and you also get a fox with your name on it that goes into the Book of Memories. I make these sub foxes every Saturday. So if I have any subs that have never told me what color fox you would like for the book, please make sure that you tell me, and I will add it down. So thank you again so much for choosing to use it here. I really appreciate that. You can man it, but it's gonna take a long time. Hi, Yui. Cam, you're gonna go build your Richkoff. Okay. All right, let's go. So far, it's fine. Hi, Turgeon. Good morning. Good morning, guys. So we're working on a Doom Tower on my main today. We're gonna see how we get with the Scarab King. Yeah, welcome everybody, welcome. All right, guys, so I'm trying to think if there's anybody from this group here that we keep. Probably Arbiter for Scarab King, right? We got to think about this. So Arbiter we could keep. What bothers me is I have so many blues and Scarab King is Force. Oh yeah, Skull Crusher is Force. Yes, Scarab King is Force and Skull Crusher we're talking about being Force as well, right? Yeah, welcome everyone. Hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. Hope everything is going well. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, thank you for the Cat Jam Dance Club. That's what we do here. Yeah, we'll bring in Stag Knight. I like that. We'll bring in Stag Knight. It'll be fun to watch. Of course it is. It's going to be fun trying to figure it out. So Stag Knight, I mean, I don't know if we keep Raisin in here. Probably not. I think we're going to have to switch out, bring Stag Knight in. Because no, we have Tay-Tay in there, but he's blue, so that's going to be, it's not good for him. It's not going to be a good affinity. You're tired, you don't want to work? I thought you were taking a sick day today. I thought Techno was taking a sick day. Are you not? It should be a sick day. Oh, also, so I know that this question was asked about if the bosses are going to have their affinities changed at all. And the answer is no. They're not looking on having the affinity change. What they are doing though is they are going to be adding in more champs. Major, I'm not sure what you're asking. So it'll be fun to see what other champs they add in. Your elf on the shelf just moved. Well, it's December, you know, and they do that. Elf on the shelf tends to move. That is normal. Oh, you're talking about the purple bar. When you decrease the boss max HP, the purple bar goes low. And that's the idea with him, is trying to decrease his max HP. So do I even have anybody that can do that? On the Dark Elaine. You're about 15% in purple and the bar hasn't changed. Alright, so you guys are gonna have to take those buffs off. Yeah, it's the decreased max HP, so we'll take a look at it when we get in there. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine, that's why we ask the questions, right? There we go. Jeez, at least the buffs came out finally. All right, we got one more, I think, before Scarab King. Yep, so one more. We've been adding more champs. Did I say champs? I meant bosses. But we are getting more champs next week. So, yes, we're getting more champs next week. But they also did say they're adding more bosses to the tower. And next week, we should start to see champs that have Doom Tower aura. Doom Tower aura. Hi, Jaden. Yeah, because the question was if the affinity for the bosses was going to change, right? Because for example, like today's Scarab King, he's Force Affinity, so that was the question. And they said there's more coming. Are they adding bosses at reset? No, they just said that there's more coming down the road. Is the aura in all battle work in Doom Tower? Yes. So, Shaz, that's all you can do right now. That's all you can do is use the all battles right now. Okay. So here we go. So against this guy, we're talking about, I'm probably gonna have to try a couple things, right? So we're talking about Stagnite. What about Sepulture? Okay, we know Arbiter. We know Arbiter. Or Sepulture not have the right shields? We gotta think about that. Yeah, so in here you're gonna want to use all battle. So for example, you know, if we bring Sepulture, you want to do all battle aura, not dungeon aura. That was a question that came up, is if dungeon auras work in Doom Tower, and they don't. The only aura that works in Doom Tower right now is all battles. And then next week, they're going to start introducing champs that have just Doom Tower. Just Doom Tower. Oh, I was using her as an example too, because in all battles, these two don't have that. So I was trying to show the all battles as opposed to Apo, that's defense and dungeons only. That doesn't work. So no to using auras with dungeon aura is you want to use an aura that's all battles. That's all battles. Yeah, I know, and that's what's hard, is trying to think about who has shields we could use. So yeah, a Cult Brawler. You need someone that does shields. I'm trying to think who the heck I have that does shields. So I know that we have Drockle, but he's not there yet. Like I said, he's only 40. I don't have Vergis. Hi, J Moon, how are you? So that's all, is you're going to want a aura with all battles. Otherwise, the other ones don't work. Okay. So we have these two. We have Arbiter, we have Stagnite. Romero is not built up yet. You sent me Death Knights in Discord. I'll take a look at it after. Thank you. I'll take a look at it after. All right. Vrask, I don't have Vrask. Gala, okay, Gala's an option. Gala we have. Okay. She's definitely an option. I don't have Krisk, no. So let's try out a couple things here. One. And then we'll come back and probably have to build a couple things. So 2, that's gonna be our Stagnite. Oh yeah, he's not gonna work, huh? I was thinking Mania, but it's probably not gonna work. Dodo, have a great day. Have a great day. So Maneater, yeah, he doesn't exactly do shields. Like I was thinking the unkillable thing, but no. All right. So 2. Drockle could be nice, but we don't have that yet. So we need greens. I guess we're thinking he could be fun in there. That's it. Lugan has shields for 1. Hello, Tech. How are you? How's it going? Two. Yeah, what's unfortunate is some of these guys are going to be way too weak. So we have a second, I mean, we have Cold Heart. And so I don't like this. It's probably not going to go well. I don't like it. Too bad he won't be useful there. I don't like this, but let's see. You don't mind for Apo, as you have an Arbiter, he's not so useful. Yeah, so my Cold Heart, this one currently does not have, she's not in Destroy Gear, but I have a second one that I could do, but she's 40. So I gotta think about that. She's 40. Yeah, I was thinking about Rosin too. And we got Stagnite in here. The fun begins. Just transfer the gear. Yeah, we need the silver for that for sure. Okay. Yeah, I was actually wondering about Maneater possibly. Alright, so there's the purple meter. I know people were asking about the purple bar up here. So we need somebody that decreases the max HP as well. Oh, Cold Heart, I see, is, she's in her normal position. Cold Heart has assumed the usual position, I see. Go Gomez, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it and hope you are having a fantastic day. Thank you very, very much. Face down. She's just having a little temper tantrum. No big deal. It's just the usual. Just the usual. Jaden, hello. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, Stampede. That's what we were talking about. Was I have Zelatoa as well, and he's like 19. Critical, hello. I'm wonderful. Thank you. I hope you're having a wonderful day as well. She's asleep. We have to be quiet. Don't wake the cold heart, guys. Don't wake the cold heart. Don't wake her. Happy to be able to watch all week. Riz, thank you so much. I hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Haven't been able to watch. You're gonna make it. So far, it looks like we're okay. I mean... Arby girl, do your thing, girl. Okay. We're gonna make it! It might take like 20 minutes, but we're gonna make it. Get him! Get the Scarab King. Get him! You have a fully developed Valkyrie, but her shield is not really that great. Yours took 15 minutes. Yeah, it looks like ours is gonna take a while too. It's probably not gonna work on higher levels, Sharky, correct. Hopefully that should give me some time though to build it up. Yeah, Reap, this is normal. So I decided to continue on with normal because after tutorial, we had used a key there. So I figured that way it lets me do a boss a day. So we've just been continuing on with normal for now. Yeah, Ancient. So if you're talking about Miscreated Monster, the problem with Miscreated Monster, and I see people talking about Apo, is their magic affinity, and he's Force. You guys see he's Force affinity? So that makes it really hard. Oh, you actually meant Valerie! Okay, people have been talking about Valkyrie today. Guys, look at that, we're doing it. Hey. Slow and steady, but we're doing it, guys. Hey now. So at least if we beat Scarab King here, as we move up to the higher difficulty with him, that should give me time to build up some of the other champs. Like we're talking about Metal Shaper. Oh, Arbiter, that got close. I do have Mazo Mage, I got Doom Priest, we have Zelatoa, so we definitely have some other champs we could work on later. Which initially, I had thought about working Elagaius next, but it looks like we might need to work on some of those other champs instead. And guys, also don't forget, next week is a brand new Fusion too. Fusion starting. Okay. Man, Arby keeping us alive by like the hair in her chinny chin chin here. All right, so we're on 5.5 minutes. RB? Did announce the fusion date. Yes, the 14th, and I confirmed it this morning. Oh my goodness, Arbiter. She like barely hangs on. Did you see that? Like Arbiter barely hangs on here in the end. And there's Coldheart assuming the normal position again. Yeah, guys, I confirmed it for you this morning. Fusion is going to be on the 14th. And Arbiter's down for the count. All right, guys, it's up to you. All right. Looks like Stag Knight's health has been pretty good. Like his doesn't go down very much, which is really good. Yep, they got this. They did it. Good job. All right. Hey, we did it, guys. Hey, all right, 6 minutes, 39 seconds. We did it though. All right. Now, clearly, this isn't the team. Keep that in mind. Clearly, this is not the team to use. All right. Yeah, too easy. Too easy. Yeah, obviously this is not the right team, but at least we completed it, which means we can keep moving up, and that should give us time by the next Scarab King rotation. That should give us time to work on the other champs that we're looking at. Yeah, we did it. Hey, we did that. Coldheart was asleep half the time. I know she was. She assumed her normal position, guys. So who was truly MVP here? I mean, Coldheart did the most damage, but Stag Knight did really well. Like, he definitely had the most health in the end of this. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, guys, don't miss the gems giveaway. So I think we're going to take him out. Let's put in Raisin for what we have. The boyfriend one was hilarious, yeah, because then Bear was funny because when he read it, he's like, do these people even actually like watch your video or ever been to your stream? And I'm like, I don't know. It's they're robots? I'm guessing not. Fun times, guys, fun times. Leila, are you single? You're so handsome. Oh my goodness, hoots. That sounds about right. That sounds like another one. Oh, I had a recent one that I don't think that my YouTube algorithm let pass through because it was a bit weird. And I remember reading the comment to Bear and he's like, what? They made some kind of comment that I can't repeat to me. I can't repeat it here. And then asked for my number. And Bear's like, aha, well, that's interesting. I'm like, well, it's life on social media. It's just that now that they can't message me, they leave those comments on YouTube. So what happens is, this boss takes more damage as you reduce its max HP. That's how this boss works. Do you even raid Shadow Race, bro? Yo, bro, we raid Shadow Race every day on this channel. Bro. So will counterattack work well here? You guys will keep counterattacking each other. Block them on YouTube. Yeah, I think a lot of times YouTube doesn't just let the comments go through, which is nice for me. Because what'll happen is I see the comments, but then usually YouTube blocks it. So that's always funny. You should have a year-end best of YouTube comments? No, because I don't want to give people ideas. I don't want to give them ideas. Have an extra ticket, give me your number, I'll send you the address. Meet me there! Wow, who? Now that sounds like a date. That sounds like a date. A symposium on nanotechnology. Now that could be fun though. That could be fun. Oh, Critical, we beat this once already. We were testing it out, taking out a champ. It's like a friendly trip. Oh. You know, it's funny because it was always so hard for me growing up is I had a lot of friends that were guys growing up. I had a lot of friends that were guys growing up. And, you know, primarily that was because of my interests. Gaming, a lot of like the sports I was into, like I played baseball when I was younger, up until the point that they forced me to start playing softball because I was a girl and stuff like that, right? And so I always had a lot of guy friends growing up. And it's just funny reading some of the comments there. So like, for example, like we used to love watching wrestling. Like WWE stuff, right? Which was always so much fun. I used to have a blast watching that. So of course, you know, and I hate to break this to anybody, but it's not real. I know, I'm sorry if I hurt anybody's feelings. Yes, I know. WWE. Yeah, they had to change it from WWF because the World Wildlife Federation, right? Wrestling is real. I mean, it's acting. I knew a guy too that he was on a season, and I remember we were talking about it because yeah, it was one of those things. Is they're definitely athletes. You got to give it to them. Is that it's scripted, it's entertainment, but you have to be athletic, and they definitely were athletes. Like I remember he was telling me like the stuff that they had to do. And it was pretty intense. It was very intense. Oh, Cold Heart is assuming the normal position. Assuming the normal position for Cold Heart. So again, Draco could be good here. But he's like 50. Not even 50. Has anybody tried the Scarab King on hard? So yeah, I mean, we're gonna beat it here. My other time was maybe better? My other time was 6:30. That was the first time. Cold Heart likes to fall on the floor. Let's see, you tried the boss on hard and died instantly. Okay, so I guess to rephrase it, I think Bear's question was, did anybody beat Scarab King on hard? Is the question. Yeah, I think she thinks if she plays dead, he'll stop attacking her. That's probably what it is. So yeah, we know that this isn't gonna work higher up. You brute forced it? Yeah, Cub, I think we did the same thing. Hi, HG, is this a traveling sister? All right, so my first team did it faster. With the poisons, it looks like, right? Took 4 minutes. So we beat him here, kind of brute forcing it, in I think 6:30 is what we did. Okay. So that was 7:04 this time. And what is this? This is Scarab Claws. Let's check out, let's go into the secret room. So the secret room for today is attack champions only. One, two. I don't know. Let's see. All right, let's see how they do. We'll start there. Oh, check the clan leaderboards. I'll check in a minute. Yeah, today's secret room, guys, is attack champions only. That's today's. Yeah, I have Sato. I pulled a casual Sato. If you guys watched my YouTube, you'll see it there. A casual Sato, no big deal. That was, I think, Monday's video. A casual Sato. Alright, that's it. Ta-da! Easy peas. Easy peas. We got got 3 fragments for Archmage Helmet. So earlier today, the question was asked about the champs you get fragments for in here. And so as you see, because this is normal mode, is you're going to get fragments for the epic champ. So it's Archmage first, then Akoth the Seared, and then after Akoth is going to be Ryan the Conjurer. So that's how it's going to start, is you're going to collect 100 of the Archmage fragments first, and then you'll be able to start opening up the other ones. That sounds wonderful, Duck Duck. I'll be right over. How are you doing, Duck Duck Goose? Nice to see you. All right, we're going to put Stagnite in lead. Stagnite, you were supposed to go lead. Why did you disappear? There. All right, go. Yeah, we didn't get that, but there was less maintenance issues this time around. So that's a thing too. There was definitely less maintenance issues. You're gonna be playing Raid and some CSGO. Oh, good for you. Enjoy some Counter-Strike. Sounds fun. Wait, who's not even endgame? Oh, Flat Staff Freak. Okay, let's see how Armiger does. Armiger should get some hits in. There we go. We did get some speed rolls, which is nice. But you need to get this work file done. Well, Techno, make sure that you eat. You should have gotten McDonald's. We could have forgot for, like, today was Friday. You could have done that. Armiger is slowly, he's slowly growing up. Slowly, fam. Bear. I don't know about that. I think that there's gonna be plenty. I think there's gonna be plenty of food. It just is probably gonna be different stuff than we're used to. Yeah. Should you 6-star your Armiger? So Hooting, it seems like he has uses in many places. So it might not be a bad idea if you can use them. You know, we're gonna end up using him here. He did a good job. He did much better this time than last time because he's a little bit faster now. We should compare our toilet paper supplies. Oh my goodness. So he did do better this time. Nope, not at all. That's not fair. We did buy extra, but not that much. Just in case if, like, my mom, the dead mother, are neighbors. Because we have elderly neighbors, too. And one of them just had I think he just had a hip replacement. So when it was snowing, Bear went over and he shoveled for him and stuff like that. So he kind of can't really go anywhere or do anything. We offered if they needed help with groceries, but they don't. But same thing, like, we bought extra TP just in case if, like, my mom, the dead mother needs it, or like if our elderly neighbors or if somebody needs something, at least we have some extra. Lots of places are closed. Tried to get gas and they're closed? What? Sacred Shard Packs! Oh my gosh, Techno. Cold Brew did 5 Armiger Spider. That's great. Hello, Mike. How's it going? How far have you gotten in the tower? So we beat the boss today. So that's where we are. We're on track. We went through the 3rd floor today. So we're doing fine. Me, thank you so very much. 2 months. Hey. Thank you so much for the sub, that resub. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Mwah. I hope you are having a fantastic day. Thank you so much. I hope your Wednesday is going well. Can't leave the house for 3 weeks. Oh, wow, Duck. Wow. I didn't know that. Oh, guys, we have a better time here. Look at Armature. Fam, look at that. Look what our big boy did. Oh. Guys, I'm so proud of him. Best time. Hey, we did it, guys. We did it. Armature. Look at him go. He did great. And thank you so much for gifting those subs, Techno. Those are an honor. He did it. You guys, I'm so proud of him. All right. This worked out much better. This worked out much better. Techno, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Bug and to Big. Thank you so very, very much. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, guys, okay, best time. 4:30 now. That's much better. Much better. So having Armature and Painkeeper, we buffed them up a bit, so he got a little bit more speed. So that worked out much better. So this is what we're thinking. That's leveling him up some more. Yeah, that was much better, right? So we went, that was 2 minutes faster. Before that, yeah, he's gonna be a beast, guys. He did good. So we did 2 minutes better than we did before. Because before this, the best time was like 6:30. So right now, the best time was 4:30. So we did good. We shaved off 2 minutes by upping his speed, and her by bettering their gear. Did really well. Hi, Dipsy Blue. Hi, Leila Baron Bobbles. And thank you so very, very much for those gifted subs, Techno. That was wonderful. Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed our video, you can catch us live on twitch.tv/LeilaFoxNation 4 days a week on Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come on by and be part of our community, and we'll see you there.